So it's day 9 of my daily cyber video logs. Pretty exciting, lots going on. This morning I met with a client, which was kind of just, it was heart-filling for me because I hear stories of clients that have developed a website, have gone through challenges, trying to work with the right web development team, website company, marketing company, and finding that just things didn't work out. And then having them find that the company owns or has control over their property. So it's their website, their email, social media, whatever that may be. And just hearing how they're going through such challenges trying to get it back. All right, trying to get it back from the company, even though everything's paid, and I've heard this before, where everything's going fine, just something happens. The relationship doesn't work out, say the marketing company closes, whatever that may be. And I want to put it out there, it's not saying that these are bad people, just circumstances, things happen. But what I generally get pulled into is that the company now wants to go, okay, what do I do? How do I fix this? I want to get my assets back. I want to get my properties back, my website, my social media, my email, whatever that may be. And my company, myself, have really come to the point where, and this is talking about security and how we work with individuals to first teach them why they should have control of their assets, right? Especially their digital properties and their marketing tools. Why should they have control of it and have it under their business, under their hosting, under their management, and then delegate out any access, grant access, and then be able to revoke it at any point in time. And the reason why that is just for things like this that happen. And I know businesses are trying to do their best to learn the technology and learn what's going on while they're developing their business and their marketing tools and their product, their service, whatever that may be. And they're trying to learn all these things as a business owner. And sometimes it can be daunting, right? And they try to work with people they trust who, as we know, there's people out there that do their best, right, to help people. And sometimes there's people out there that are just looking out for themselves. And it's sad that when things don't work out, right, these companies really make it hard for their clients to keep growing, to do it, because they hold them hostage, and it's, kind of entrapment. So my business, and one of the areas that I've done since 2006, has been helping clients learn how to protect their properties, protect their assets, build a marketing strategy, and build their websites and any digital property under their name, and do it so it's secure and safe, and then get out there and start marketing. And since 2006, I've been getting that happy balance of starting from scratch and building people properly, to support, what I call it, is, oh my God, this is happening. I don't have access to my website. I can't update it. Can't get a hold of the web developer. We hired one overseas and now he's gone. Like, all different types of scenarios. And it's just sad to see, because these business owners are just trying to do their best, trying to grow their business. And now they're stuck with their hands kind of tied, and now they don't know what to do. And it's a lot of work to pull everything back and see if you can get the access to a hosting company and so forth. And we've found ways of building a relationship with hosting companies to be able to do that properly. But it's just such a headache for business owners, because now their focus is on trying to fix something versus grow their business, support their clients, and maintain their business. Now they're trying to troubleshoot and get things fixed. So when it comes to security, when you're building your business, when you're building your properties, make sure you have full control. Make sure that you're building it under your hosting. Make sure it's under your emails, under your domain, your access point, your hosting, whatever that may be. Website, same thing. Social media, make sure you have full access to all the accounts, and you have the username and passwords, and you're granting access to people that need to do any of the work, the development, the postings, whatever that may be. You're granting a lower level of access, right? Or what happens is they have the main access, you have the username and password as well. So for example, if you have a web developer that's in-house and he has access to the cPanel, FTP, your hosting company and all that, you have access to the username and password. But what happens is, make sure that you're on the account as the main owner. So what happens if they call in, and they want to change something, they need to get your authorization to do that. this way, what happens if anything goes wrong? You knock on wood, nothing does, but if it does, you have full control and you can fix it. You can revoke access, you can get things working back to normal, you can hire someone new, whatever that may be. And I know for my company and for myself, it's so essential to make sure that people protect their properties, protect their asset. And that's why, you know, I'm studying cybersecurity and doing it more and more, because I'm seeing these stories of people that just, you know, I feel for them. They're just like, oh, I'm just tired. I'm so frustrated. I want to get this fixed. Can you help us fix this? And then educating and walking through the process, you can kind of see this, you know, just the shoulders drop and go, oh, thank you, right? The relief that someone's out there and it's for them, not, you know, oh my God, you know, I'm going to help them and get this all set up and now put them under me. So now I have access to really set them up properly. And what I do for all my clients is educate them on why they should have their properties under their business name, hosted by them. You know, and now it might be like, I'll give you by hosted by them. Say for example, you use like Wiretree or GoDaddy or Bluehost or whatever those services are. Under that, the plan is under the company, right? Whoever the company owner is, or you know, and I do recommend it's high level. Right, someone that's going to be with the company for a while, because you don't want someone that's going to leave and all of a sudden you have run into problems. But someone, even like the owner, it's under their name, or someone high up in the company that's going to be there for a while, or even have redundancy where it's two people. So if someone leaves, there's a problem, there's someone else can back up or take over. There's all these different security strategies, and if you have any questions, you can always contact me and email me. But at the end of the day, that you have full control, right, of all your properties, and it's just so important, because again, you don't want to run into any problems that now what do you do? And it's like 2 months, 3 months of trying to figure things out and contact people and back and forth. And, you know, it's, you know, just such a headache, where you should be building your business and secure and safely taking care of your clients and growing, versus trying to troubleshoot how to get your properties back or get possession of them in the first place. So that's kind of what was going through on my mind today. And again, I was studying the cross-site scripting, XSS. I was studying that today, and that just, all this kind of reminded me of the protecting your properties, protecting your assets, making sure your security systems are in place, and then monitoring your logs, your security logs. Right? If you're not monitoring the changes and the processes and things that are going on, and you're not going through constant security awareness, security logs, security training, then what happens is your security will eventually break down. And then what happens is people go, oh, I didn't know this, or, you know, I wasn't using that, or I didn't see that in the log because I haven't checked the logs in 30 days, 60 days, you know, I wasn't checking for updates, whatever that may be. These can leave, you know, vulnerabilities, which are going to be access points for people to compromise your systems. So really look at your security, make sure you take control of it. It's so important, you know, and I don't know how I can kind of reiterate that or just enforce that, but you really have to look at it, especially when you look at small entrepreneurs, solo entrepreneurs, small business and medium-sized business. I know the goal is to grow. You're thinking grow, you know, get it really out there, right? And build strategies, look after your clients, you know, revenue, you know, generate revenue, return on investment, KPIs, all these kind of keywords and all that. But the goal is really to protect your assets as you grow, so you have a strong foundation that you can grow on. You don't want something to fall out from under you and all of a sudden, you know, everything starts to crash, and now your focus, your energy is now on fixing, right? And that's just, it's a hard place to be at, especially when you're a smaller business where you don't really have the resources or the time or the money to be able to focus there. You need to, you know, keep making money. You need to keep generating revenue, looking after your clients. So that's kind of what I'm talking about today. I know it's a little bit of a rant, but I really wanted to hit that home today. If something was on my mind, is making sure that you're protecting your business, right? Are you implementing security? Are you looking at it? Are you, you know, protecting your assets? Are the assets under your name, right? Any of the properties, your website, is it hosted by a hosting company that's under your name, that you've set up the account for you under your company, social sites, you name it. Just, it will help to prevent a lot of frustrations and issues that you might run into later. And, you know, it's one of those things that you do your due diligence now, so you don't have problems later. So that's it for my video for today. I hope you're having a great day. Post any comments below. Tell me what you think of the video so far. Any feedback. Do I have any questions for you? Again, if you have any security websites, blogs, videos like YouTube channels, anything like that that you think are interesting, comment below. I'd like to hear where you're kind of getting your security news information, because it just helps me get more resources. So I'd like to thank you for watching the video, and I will see you tomorrow.